So, I mean, I did some research and found out that Oakland started the ranked choice voting 13 years ago. So, what was your initial impression when the city decided to use ranked choice voting? Were you like
Confusion?
Yeah.
Confusion during that first election. What I did, the person I was, willing to vote for, I put them down on all checks. In other words, I gave them all of my votes. Every choice I had, I made to them. Mistake, mistake, mistake. Under this system, that doesn't work out. In other words, if I wanted only that person to have my vote and nobody else, then they would ignore everything after that first box. The other four boxes like they didn't exist. So they could throw my vote out because I didn't vote in accordance with the rules of the game. Even through this past election, I've had neighbors of mine, of the seniors, that still didn't understand how the ranked choice voting worked. So you had to go over and literally walk them step by step through a ballot to figure out exactly how it was going to affect the community. So it's still complex versus what I consider just the popular vote sequence. It caters to a lack of fairness. It really does, because your vote becomes what someone else wants it to be, and not what you intended it to be. So, and that's what it is. It's the big game. And I say, now I'm trying to exercise my right to vote, and somebody creates a rule which does not allow me to vote. So we're going back to counting jelly beans in a jar, which is what they did in a lot of minority communities years ago. You either had to pay a poll tax or be able to tell who everybody was, from George Washington through the current president. They always had something to block minority people from going to the polls and exercising their privilege of voting. So this, to me, was another jelly bean sequence in voting. And anytime you can direct somebody's vote away or deflect from where they wanted it to go, then I feel like you're creating a criminal activity. Because so many people have died for the right to get to the polls and exercise their rights. And now you're going to tell them where their vote should go based on your program. If something has worked over and over for the last 200 years, why would we want to change it? You're not going to get a better vote based on this theory. And what they've done on YouTube, they've got so many people that are being paid to sell this program of ranked choice voting that it's almost frustrating to turn to ranked choice voting, because everybody's knocking it. And the reason they're knocking it is because they're getting paid to knock it,